Okay guys, quick update with Bitcoin. A lot of you say that my quick updates aren't quick, so you know what, this one actually will be quick. So in the last video, this was 1 day ago, I said the 2025 Bitcoin bubble has officially popped. This was 3 minutes and 14 seconds in. I said 112,458 would be an ideal point to go long. As you can see, closed caption, you want to scalp along from this point, 112,458. Link this video now if you want to check it out. It said if we do push up, this is the same video, this is 15 minutes and 56 seconds in. It said if we push up, next point to go short, 116,700. That is this red line that goes back since 2017. And as you can see, we did push up from 112,456, so that was a perfect long entry. You see we're testing Central Bollinger Band on the daily now. I will cover your key levels. Before we do that, guys, you can do leverage trading, CoinCatch is great options, no KYC, no VPN. This is events page. I'll put a link up to it now. You deposit $1,000, you can get $5,000 back as a bonus. 30 slots every 7 days. They have lower tiers. You deposit $500 and you get $1,250 back as a bonus. 300 slots every 7 days. If you do get your bonus and use your bonus, make sure you email me because you can get free access to my charts in Discord. If you want to use my referral link, I'll put a link up to it now. If you want to learn how to trade on CoinCatch, this is a tutorial video teaching you just how the tools I use and how I trade. As well as how to create your account from scratch and transfer funds to futures account, all that. This link will be pinned in the first comment description if you want to learn how to trade on CoinCatch, and if you want to sign up to get access to my charts in Discord, that link will be pinned in the first comment description as well. So let's just get on to this, guys. So we are currently at our resistance level, and I mentioned this as well in the previous video. The Central Bollinger Band on the daily was a key level to pay attention to, and it's no coincidence at that level right now that we're testing as resistance is the very same line that I was talking about in that previous video, where I said if we're below, the bubble's popped. So we're testing it now. So if we get above 116,500 holds of support, well, that's bullish. We're gonna go higher, obviously. I can tell you that if we do push above, we could get a wick above, we'll see, but your next resistance will be the top of this channel, this descending channel. That's around 118,040. Tomorrow's candle will be 117,825. But the main takeaway from this video, guys, is we're back at our key resistance, and you can see that's right at the Central Bollinger Band, so we're at a critical level. So if you want a chance to short here, I think it's worth the risk. And then our support level that we bounced from, 113K. And if you want to know about levels lower than that, watch the previous video because those levels are still in play. This is the weekly. This is that curve I was talking about in the last 4 or 5, I don't know. I've been talking about this curve for a while. I would like to point out that you can see how well price is respecting this curve. Every time we hit it with a wick, we got rejected. But take note, the meat of the candle on the weekly, which is above the curve. We got a wick below, meat of candle above, wick below. So I would pay attention in about 3 days and 11 hours time recording this video. We would get our next weekly open. If we're above 114,172, I would say that's somewhat bullish. But if we get a weekly open below 114,000, because we're respecting this curve so well, I think that would be very, very bearish. So just weekly, pay attention to 114K. As I said, we're at a critical resistance level. For me, it seems like a no-brainer to chance a short here. Have your stop above, you get stopped out, and that holds the support, well, you go long. I would also like to point out, guys, this Dow chart that I've been talking about for quite a while, we obviously did respect this ring. We got rejected, and we're moving sideways. So these are weekly candles. Just take a while to play out. I do expect us to move down this ring. I did cover this previous video if you want to see more about this chart. It's a Dow chart. Again, this is the Dow Jones, as you can see right here. So again, if you've been paying attention, the jobs numbers came out, and I guess they were incorrect. They got revised, and now the Fed, if you go to the Fed Watch tool, there is, I think, a 90% chance that the Fed will lower interest rates in September. So pay attention to that. There could be a lot of volatility. But that's pretty much it, guys. We're at resistance. 116,845 Central Bollinger Band on the daily, and back at what I'm calling the bubble line for Bitcoin. Well, if you want to get a leverage trading, guys, again, CoinCatch is a great option. No KYC, no VPN. If you take advantage of their specials, check out the events page. Again, all these links are pinned in the first comment description. That's it, guys. I'm out.